Hey, welcome back to some rain. I'm gonna be doing it like this. That way we don't have to keep going back and forth for the chapters. I believe we last left off here. Well, the one before, but you get the point. I think we go this way. Yep. Okay. Beep 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 beep. It's been another long month. Anyway, I'm afraid to get ready for school. Man, I haven't slept in hours. I feel like crap. Well, probably got rain on your mind. You gonna have breakfast with you? No, I'm not really hungry. But you haven't eaten anything yet. At least you could comb your hair. I just don't have much time and appetite lately. Is everything okay, baby? Are you coming out with something? No, Mom, fine. Don't take that until I tell you to. I don't mind you to stay home from school today. I'm off too, so I could take care of you if needed. Stay home and get rest. Perhaps take some time to think about how to approach Maria and Rain. Might not be such a bad wait. I won't be home all day. Like nagging me for answers. Screw it. I'll take my chances. For a second, I thought it was a cigarette. I was like, oh, it's a thermometer. Because, I mean, if you look at it, from this picture right here, it looks like a cigarette. Oh, yeah. So, I'm like quitting, I quit being such a dude. Maya, I think you can hear, yeah. So, are you gonna tell us what's going on with you and Maria and Rain? I'm already told you. Told you what I think happened, didn't I? No one asked you either. You've been suffering from insulin and nausea all week. Sure sounds like to me like someone's just getting out of, trying to get out of going to his classes. Father Quinn wanted me to tell you that you have detention for letting that Trimble get out of hand. Ooh. Friday after school. Ah, sweet. Oh my God, this week would never end. Maybe there's a spider in the bathroom. Could you take care of it for me? So I'm going to go back to school. Dude, believe I drove by this place so many times before noticing it. Me too, considering how I kept pointing and telling you to pull here and pull in there. You know what? Shut up. It's huge. Gonna be okay. Crowd without like this without me, Rain. Mine and Rudy will be there too, so I think I'll be okay. It'll be okay. Oh, we borrow a little bit of money. What money? What? Have you seen the tuition bill? Wait, this is coming supposed to come out this week. Fine. Don't forget to give me back the check. And Laura, I'll call you on my phone when I'm ready to be picked up. I know. I should be happy that she's finally making friends. But so, how do you think Rain dresses outside school? I can't imagine anything in her uniform. Anything but her uniform. I'm sure you could imagine her in a lot of things. That's not what I meant. That's totally not like that. Yep, a lot of things. Like a French maid outfit. Or a nurse costume. Or maybe I said that not like that. They out of my mind. Hey, my phone. Good. To go take care of that. Just go it. On the second thought, let it ring. You know, you guys need to grow up at some point. Hey, sweet cheek, what's happening? Hold on. Not gonna lie though, she does look cute in these. Yeah. And Maria didn't get here sooner, and I had a lot of trouble finding this place for some reason. Why is your face all red? Well, face? It's not red. So, you guys haven't actually come to the mall yet, but haven't you been living in town for 8 months now? Oh, I skipped a panel. Blank, Maria stopped blushing and staring at Rain's perfect, beautiful legs. Maria. So, yeah, okay. I mean, it's not like there's anywhere else to go around here. Actually, I'm kind of a homebody most of the time. You know, reading manga, playing video games or something. Comics and games, huh? Well, I think I know how you began your tour of the mall. Lead the way. Hey, Ray. Wait, where's my... Oh, actually went backwards. My bad. Hey, Ray. What did Galvin want? He just wanted to talk. So I invited him along. Thinking really relax. I'm gonna be hanging with him, just me. You ladies can go wherever you want without us. I promise we won't bother you. Besides, he wanted to talk man to man, so you'd only get in the way. Because you guys are the midterm vitamin of manliness. Whatever, the more I hear the stupider it sounds, whatever. Oh my god. Rain spotted something. Rain, come on, let's ditch these losers. Have some rain. Later, guys. So she had to walk off to look at her. So this is the Black Wings Kamada. Again, sorry if I butcher this stuff for pronunciation. Is it really that good? Oh my god, yes. Come on, let me educate you on its awesomeness. Yes, yes, ma'am. You're so in love with her. At the beginning, it's hilarious. The big apartment feels bigger without Rain. I guess I'm not used to her not being around time. I've really known her to have friends. Usually, she just cleans me all the time. Now that she's not here, I really don't know what to do myself. And enough pity monologue, Flora. Rain's out, have some fun with some friends, a couple of hours, then she'll be back. Gotta keep my house. I can read a book. I can play a video game. Great homework. Completely untouched. Yeah, right. Wow, some teacher you are. And then after beating all of that time, I can now go get her. She'll be calling me in a minute. And you... Review. Not foiled again by your treachery. Remu. Remu. And you're calling me this time. This is a fun and different. I'm worried about losing Ryan. What? Did you say something to him? Is he okay? Yeah. Well, not. I mean, save for my work and his school. I haven't really been apart from the kids for any real length of time in the past 6 or 7 years. And now that he's got friends for one, he can go out on a Friday night. It's just dawning on me that I don't really have much of a life without him. I even stopped dating after I became his guardian. So I out of the loop now. I mean, what am I gonna do when he goes away to college? this is easy to wonder what you guys are thinking when you suddenly move up and move away from everything when you were doing the last year of high school. But I don't know, maybe why you don't know some new people, have even date, not even the dating thing, but make some connections. For instance, you just moved into a new apartment less than a month ago and you haven't met any neighbors yet. Hi, neighbor. This dude or girl, depending on who he is at the moment. Who's the guy? Who's that little guy? Some weird lady says she's our upstairs neighbor. Hey, my niece and I moved a couple of weeks ago. I thought you live in South Pine, Florida. Pleased to meet you. Heather Calvin, this is my little sister Kylie. My little sister. Giving away like to Heather, she totally would have figured out on her own. I wonder if she just has some strange kind of hobby. We thought you might be the pizza guy. Care to join us for dinner, neighbor? Took you long enough. Did you get lost too? Yeah, my mom's been driving me nuts lately. I decided to walk here instead of asking for a ride. Fresh air, kind of nice, excellent nice. Wait, and did you get in a fight on the way here? You look like a hobo. Then run them into a lot. I'm just stressed, barely eating, barely sleeping, barely eating. I can't concentrate on anything. And everyone keeps asking me what's wrong, but the only people I can talk to about this won't talk to me. Oh, it's about rain, isn't it? Figured that much already. Please, for the past week, everything's been about rain. Touche. God loves a comic. No one's bothering you. Promise not to tell anyone. You wound me now and make it sound like I have a tendency to gossip or something. Yeah, because that'd be unfair expectation on my part. Just kidding. I promise I'll try harder than usual not to tell someone. Good. Hold on. Let me get this. Oh. And that's bothering me. There we go. You see the tears in his eye. Oh my God, you like a she totally gave rain. Not like, don't say gay, it's not like that. Would it technically be gay if you're friends with a boy but you're trans to a girl and now it's a female? Would that be considered gay? I don't know. It's kind of complicated. Or like if you were dating a girl that was a trans from a boy to a girl, would that be gay if you were a boy? Or like say you're friends with a girl and you are a girl and she's trans from girl to boy and she's a boy and you still date, would that still be lesbian? Those are interesting questions. If anyone knows in the comments below, please, I would like to be incited. I'm honestly curious. Well, yes, I did fall for a girl named Rain, but she apparently is one of the same with my old buddy of mine named Ryan. In short, you torn because you developed on a crush that technically happens to be a guy. It's not quite. I'm torn because even after having the truth revealed to me, I can't accept it. I know she's Ryan, but I don't see him when I look at her. Nothing like Ryan, I remember. So, it's like they're still two separate people to me. And I can't stop thinking about Rain. It's pretty. I'll admit she just is. But then I try to remind myself that she's Ryan and I get sick and angry and then Rain kind of hurt. Ooh. Oh. Karakari, I cannot pronounce these names. I'm gonna need someone here to help me with this. Oh my God. Hook me up with volume 2, please. See, I knew you'd like it. Hee hee. Hee hee. Man, I thought for sure Corey Hokori. I think I pronounced that right. I honestly don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me. It's going to be one of the good guys, though. I can't believe he hates Kamari so much just because of her wings. Alright, he comes around. He even ends up falling in love with her. Like, for the spoiler, right? Oh, I guess I got a little excited. That's kind of me sometimes. I try not to get spoilers, but if I get excited, it's kind of hard to hold it in, but I try as hard as I can not to. Of course, it just means I have to read faster so you don't spoil anything else. Oh, really? Gamari and Orkari? Oh, God, I butchered it. What? The more I read, the more I don't really like the idea of them getting together. That's how the story goes. I know. I just getting the vibe. Getting this vibe from the other girl. You mean Gino with me? With Kimani and you think? Oh. Well, I guess I could be way off mark and all, but my gaydar never works anyway. Gaydar. uh, right, you never heard of it. Basically, gaydar is like an ability to tell whether someone's gay or not. It just happened. I just happened to really suck at it. I mean, do you have any kind of trans equivalent or something like, I get it. I don't know, a trans, how about we call it a trans receiver, get it? I get it. But I guess if I do have something like that, I still get it too. I've never met anyone like me. It's kind of lonely, but I guess I'm happy to not know someone else going through this. I guess my radar isn't very good either, though. I never guessed you would have guessed with you or Rudy either. Even Rudy, really, but he's gay enough to fly. Whoops. Oh God, no, no. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna have to do this. Uh, I guess I don't know anything about gay people or lesbian people or even transsexual people. I can't pick up anyone out of the crowd. I only know me, and I don't really know if I'm doing it right. And then I get nervous. You see normal people like all over classmates, and I wish I could be like that. On one hand, I wish I was normal too, even if our class were a bit different. But it's good things to be it's good things to be different, right? I mean, there's gotta be. Look at Rudy. Ever since that kid, never ever see that kid not smiling. Good one. Good one. Name one good thing. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Okay, it's blurred. Never mind. So it's just you two or your parent. Our family's life is complicated. Let's just say when I left for college, I decided it'd be better for her to stay with me than her folks. Now she's getting public school around here. Well, you said you live with your niece, right? Well, we're her parents. Well, I guess it's a family situation a bit complicated on our side, too. Okay, I just need to clear this up. Should I be calling kindly a she or he? I beg your pardon. She is my sister, right? I'm guess all I'm asking is she transsexual. A guy says, huh, what's that? She changed? It's when you think you're the other sex. It's a bit more complicated than that. No, nothing like that. Just sometimes I like being a girl, sometimes I like being a boy. Which is, she has a weird hobby. Weird. It's not a hobby. It's not that weird. Look tense. You could look. Would you like a beer? Yes. Yes, I would. So why do you think I was friends with her? You need to ask. It's probably because of your weird hobby. Actually, I just know a lot of trans folks, so I thought I knew the sign. I'm cool not to be both man and woman in the same life. I never met anyone like that before. You may someday. Well, definitely will. Hey Heather, would you do if I suddenly decided to change sex? Probably kill you for doing something stupid, so stupid. Not if I can help it, you won't. You won't encourage the weird behavior, you know. You shouldn't disencourage her from being herself. God, I love you. Will you adopt me? So what are you gonna say to her after dwelling on that we no freak? I don't think freaking is a bad word. Freaking blue, that'll fly nicely. I'm sure. Seriously, dude, just thinking too hard about this. Just start with I'm sorry. I think she wants her old friend back just as much as you do, but you did hurt her feelings. What about my feelings? Do I have to shave my legs, strut around in a dress for someone to see the only one in the wrong here? Our whole friendship was built on a lie because he wouldn't tell me something so important. Honestly, gentlemen, I don't blame you at all for being mad. But if you can't really let it slide, then tell her what you told me. If you want her to be your friend again, I think you should be a bigger person. Keep these accusations to a minimum. Let this go. It happened years ago. I agree with Rudy. You seem in a good mood now. Why shouldn't I be? Well, no. But I can't believe we spent 3 hours just in a bookstore. I'm not gonna have a lot of time left to show you the rest of them all. It's okay. I still had fun before I moved here. I used to spend an entire weekend reading manga at bookstores, comic books. Point. I don't think there's anything I haven't read. But I only buy Kumari. Again, I always butcher that. I need someone here that can read this or pronounce better than me. Several, but I'll admit it's pretty good. I bet you have convert everyone. I bet you would convert everyone into Kaminari fans, don't you? No, just you. For the past few years, I've only friend was Aunt Farah, and before that, well, it was just Calvin. You know, Rain. I've been kind of trying to protect you from all week after what he said to you, but never heard what you thought about all this. That is good. That day I told him the truth. Looking back, I can't remember why I feel like it's all happening so fast. He asked what I was hiding, and for some reason I thought he might be happy to know it was me. So now I should talk to him and maybe try to explain things, but I'm not ready yet. I don't know what to say. I'm scared. I don't. That'll only make things worse. I admit it. I haven't been really talking about it much because I've been trying to avoid having to do it all together. Like maybe it'll go away and stop being a problem. No, it won't. I know it won't, but I'm just scared. It's not exactly my place, but you're gonna have to confirm sooner or later. Not only do you both go to the same school, but you have the same live in the same town and whoops. Ugh. I hate to scroll when I do that. And he's right here. I think you should talk to him. I mean, if I were you, I'd at least want some closure. I know you're nervous, but he's a really reasonable guy. And don't forget that I'm right here if you need me. Now's your chance, dude. Say what you need to say. Don't think too hard about it, or it'll come out wrong and you'll miss your chance. But I get the feeling you already know what you want to say. Hi? Hi? Well, then chat. Oh, God, it's already been 25 minutes. It doesn't feel like that. Look, I'm sorry about what I said and did earlier this week. I was in shock, not thinking clearly. But why didn't you tell me sooner? We've been friends since getting I used to tell you everything, and apparently you don't trust me. It's not like that. I wanted to tell you, but you were the only friend I had. I didn't want to risk you thinking I was a freak and abandon me, like you said earlier this week. You blank. You don't get it. I'm not mad that you're like that. I'm mad because my best friend wouldn't open up to me. After all the things we've done together, after all the things I've done for you. Do you even know me at all? I would have helped, would have wanted to help if I could. You just told me. And do you know why? Because we're friends, and that's what friends do. Oh, the feels again. He's right, I'm a terrible friend. Oh, I did a good girl voice right there for a second. No, it's okay, don't cry. People are looking right. You made her cry. Okay, you're really a pro at it. I swear, it sounded better in my head. I didn't mean for this. All fairness, I'd probably collapse into tears too if you called me friend in such an intimidating voice. You're not really helping Rain, Rudy. Entering service. Hey, you're not right. Ah, you must be her niece Rain, right? I'm your downstairs neighbor. Your aunt and my sister got wicked drunk and passed out on the couch. She what? But she has to drive me home. Rain, your voice. Whoa, that was weird. Maybe she knew her cold or something. Anyway, yeah, if she was conscious, I don't think she'd be very much driving you anywhere. But if you want, I can show you some hilarious pics I took on my phone later. Yes, that would be great. That idiot! I can't believe that she can be a child sometimes. Not to sound unsupportive, but please don't break my phone. I'm sorry, I'm just freaking out a little bit. I don't even want to go home now. I might kill her if I see her. I don't know if there's any way I can maybe stay at your place. Unfortunately, while I would have no objection, our parents would never allow it. They're insane, so insane about Rudy being gay that I can already hear them accusing me of trying to have sex with you if I ask you to sleep over. She's totally serious too. They're super paranoid like that. Whoa, the hell did you come from? Well, my mom usually goes to her boyfriend on Friday night. Oh, I scrolled. No, no. Ah. I hate when I do that. So you could probably stay at my place, relatively free of headaches. Besides, I kind of owe you one for making you cry. But I let you. Then you owe me the opportunity to forgive you for it. Woo! Awesome. Chapter 4. And I think we can get through another chapter or two. We'll see. I don't know why I'm wearing my headphones when there's no sound. I'm surprised you let Rain go with him. I thought you were sure I'd be against it. I know she wants to be friends with Calvin, so it's not really my choice. It's not like he keeps making her cry. And I don't like that he keeps making her cry, but if she still trusts him after all that, then I do too. You know, he likes her. Oh yeah? That was a kind of response. Oh, well, with me if Calvin likes Rain, then where's the room for my... How... Oh, sorry, I meant to say what? I keep on skipping a panel by accident. However will I survive upon hearing this most of revelation? Is that better? Also not that what I expected. Who are you and what have you done with my sister? Calvin, kind of like all at once, he's not interested in dating right now. Well, they say no, but she's continually shown no interest in those flirting with her, like the boys at school or on the opposite end of the spectrum. Me, you flirted. Did one good thing. Being like this has allowed you to become the prettiest girl I've ever seen all night. Ooh, I can't believe you did that. You go, girl. Wait, what did she say? Really, Maria? Whoa, so innocent yet so brutal. So that's what she whispered. Again, I know I've read this before. Hello, welcome, Sora, welcome. Welcome. And again, forgive me for any mispronunciation, speech impairment. I've tried my best, but welcome. Hopefully the thing on the, whatchamacallit, doesn't mess up. If it does, I'm going to have to go on to fix it or go onto YouTube to see the chat. But, yeah. My compliment didn't sink in with her, but honestly, I believe it's because she's not even thinking about relationships or dating right now. Think about it. The poor girl is so hung up on the whole transgender thing and passing that our only real focus is to try and fit in, which ironically she does much better than she realizes. True. Like that. But yeah. I went through girl voices and voice acting, but I cannot do that well with girl voice. I did kind of do well a little bit earlier, but I don't want to keep it. I don't want to try keeping it up because I don't want to disrespect the characters in like with bad voice acting. So if I get voice actor, maybe potentially down the road, who knows? Anyway, yeah, it sucked to be shot down like that. It feels. But that's because, yeah, I like her, but I'm not gonna push her. I mean, well, hell, I still don't even know which way she swings. So if Calvin tries to flirt, I doubt it, but if he does, he'll be rejected too. Likely without her realizing she did it. Wait, did you let Rain go knowing Calvin would screw himself over? Please, Rudy, I'm not that meddlesome. Like, I'm not you. Oh, God, you'd get shot in the foot if you tried. If you guys would like me to react once we're done with this, it'll be a while, of the new comic of the Soulmate comic, I will. Don't get me wrong, it's up to you guys. Finally here. Oh, Soar, I don't know if you saw earlier, but I have a question if you can answer. I forget, well, I don't really know this, but like, say if you're trans and you, or like if you're dating a trans that's from girl, like say if I was dating a girl that was trans from boy to a girl, would that count as gay and vice versa, a girl dating a girl that's trans into a boy but they still date? Would that be lesbian? Like, how does that work? Would it not be lesbian or gay because they're the opposite sex now? Or what? That's what I'm kind of wondering. if you can answer that, cool. If not, no worries. It's just one of those thoughts, you know. I'm sorry, it's just hard to walk in and get up like that. It must be hard to walk and get up like that. You think so? I wouldn't personally know. I'm just assuming girl clothes always seem to cumbersome to me. I don't know, I'm comfortable. Oh, oops, I scrolled again. No, no, I hate when I do that. God, no. I can't scroll down, it'll do that. Mom, what are you doing here? Galvin, what are you doing here with a girl? Shock reveal, you bring a girl home that's your friend, and then boom. You always stay at Ted's tonight. What are you now? And you're crying? Forget about that. That's none of your business. What's more importantly, who is this? You never once brought Maria over, or did you? But now that you two broke up, you're bringing a new girl home within the week, and you don't think, when you think I wouldn't be home? My son is such a stud. No, it's not like that. She lives with her aunt, and her aunt's been drinking, and she gets violent and abusive when she gets drunk. Oh, you... It's hard to say, but I think you might be right, though. Some might beg to differ on the subject. It's pretty a hot topic depending on how you look at it. That is true. Like, cause if I would have met someone and like that, like, I wouldn't want to disrespect them and all that stuff. Like, call them gay if they weren't, if it isn't. But at the same time, if I were to date someone that was trans and they were female and that's who they are now, one, I would treat them how they would want to be treated. First off, yeah, they may have been boys in the past, but that's not who they are anymore, kind of thing. So it wouldn't really bother me, I don't think. Just, I'd treat her how she would want to be treated, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, I've been lying about the drunk violent aunt. You want me to have charges pressed against your aunt, or perhaps at least have her put under investigation? I can make that happen. You know, just say the word. No, it's okay. I didn't think anything like that should be necessary. She doesn't drink that often. It's not okay, you poor thing. Your makeup is running down. You've been crying too much, and looks like you've got black and blue or something on your cheek. Did she hit you? Black and blue on my cheek? My aunt doesn't actually do that, so what could? Oh my god, what if it's 5 o'clock shadow? Can I use your bathroom thing? Slam. Sure, it's down the hall, first door to the right. Okay, no offense. No worries, I meant to say. No worries. It's just a curious question. It's like one of those curious questions, you know? So, I don't know any people that I would be able to talk to about it unless I look it up. So, that's probably a question to probably ask someone that, if I ever find out that, like, you know. And you really not planning to do anything with her? No. But why not? She's a cutie. I'm just not. Okay, she's here to sleep. Then she's gonna go home in the morning. And by sleep, I mean nap, rest, snooze, slumber, catch the 40 winks, and otherwise engage in hibernation. What if you say, honey? Does she need pajamas? I don't know, probably. How about this? I want you to know that I just vomited. It's a little in my mouth. God. Everything okay? You've been in there a while. I missed the spot. I can't believe I walked around in the mall all night like this. I never said anything. I never noticed. I'm sure she didn't either. Besides, you got that hair thing covered that whole area of your face. Can I see? No. Oh. Okay. Well, I have unused razors if you need one. Wouldn't they be men's razors though? Should it not matter what the razor is? Like, the razor goes on the blade. I mean, is there a difference between men and women, like, razors and shave things? Like, shavers? Like the old fashioned ones? Is there a difference between those? I don't know. I kind of use an electric razor when I trim this down, kind of thing. Whatever, they're in the cabinet if you want to use one. Here's some pajamas courtesy of my mom. Did you shave it all after? Yeah, and now I'm bleeding. I knew I shouldn't have used a guy razor. And the pajamas are okay. Are pajamas okay at least? I really prefer nightgowns, but I guess it does fit. You are a completely different person now, aren't you? Ryan may as well be dead. What? Ryan would always bit of a crybaby, and he didn't whine or nick every little thing. And he always smiling, always cheerful. But you, God, there's just no pleasing you. Oh, there is. Okay, that's a noted. Calvin, wait, I'm still me. I'm sorry, Calvin. Again, it slips out where I do like a little girl voice, and I want to continue that. But even if I were to do a girl voice, I feel like all the girl voices would be the same because I wouldn't be able to switch it, like different girl voices. It's the problem. Bugs me. I don't want to be difficult, but I'm just doing what I have to do if I want it to pass. Sorry you find it annoying, but imagine how I feel. So true. What do you have to do? How do you feel? How do you think you did on that math quiz? What? Oh, that, yeah, I suck at math, so I'll be happy if I passed. I'm good at math, I'd help her with math. We can probably be a little bit more privacy in my room. To talk, Mom. Just to this is one of the funnier parts. I have to comics with his mother. Okay. Now, I really need to know one thing. Have you always been like this, like Jane said? Pretty much the first thing I remember in my life. I want to be a mommy like you. Then I'll be a girl too. I was 4, but my family reactions were enough for me to realize I shouldn't talk about that with people. My brother and sister laughed at me. My mom insisted it was just a phase, and my dad. Hey, is that the model I got you? Wait, what? The Mad Giga Kaiser X model. Do you remember your 12th birthday before you moved? She has good memory on that. Wanted it so much, so I went through a lot of trouble to get it for you. Well, at least my mom did. I guess I really didn't get everything she was saying back then. It's like she ended up having to import it. She said it was worth it, though, with your parents having just divorced and you about to move away with your mom. She said this gift would be like a symbol of our friendship, which I thought was kind of funny since I really nearly as into the giant robot shows as you were. Still, he ended up getting me one too, but it's still in the box. I was intimidated by all the hundreds of tiny little pieces I gave up before I started. It's pretty cool to see you finish. See it finished though. You really did a great job on it. But she's right. I never did forget my old best friend, even if I was just looking at a box for 5 years. That's nice though. That's cool. God, it's almost an hour. I like how these are little references in the comic books. I know, right? God, it's almost been an hour. It doesn't feel like an hour. I might go a little bit extra. I don't know. Wait, whoops, I didn't read that one. I have to admit, I'm surprised you remembered all that. Believe me when I say you were my only friend at the time. This made you an important person in my life. Despite this, I still couldn't tell you about me back then and risk losing it all. I know you say you would have wanted to help, but let's be realistic. What could have you have done? Well, I mean, just a few minutes ago, a mere hours after we started talking again, you basically said I was a burden. But you're right, it is a burden, especially for me. For you, I don't understand. Is this what you want? No, all I want to be is normal. In order to be normal, this is what I have to do, no matter how much of an incident it is. It is a pain, though. Like, I imagine, just because you're different, people, like, treating you like that. If everyone was, say, normal, then we'd all might as well all have the same strengths, weaknesses, the same mind. It would all be boring. Unique, being different is what makes everybody special in their own way. Whether they think it or not. It's like, it's what makes everyone different, and it's good to be different because someone may be better at doing this than you, but you're better at maybe doing this than them. Then you help each other in the fields that you need help with, cover each other's weaknesses with your strengths. If we all did that in life, this world would be so good because there wouldn't be all of, well, people judging first off. I know what it's like to be judged. I've been bullied in school before. So, I know what it's like. Not fun. How about this? Hypothetically speaking, what if they developed a single relatively laxative pill, one that you could take, make you no longer like this? Simply would you take one time and it would enjoy the rest of your life as a normal guy? Absolutely no side effects. Would you take it? No, I wouldn't. You wouldn't consider it? Why? It's easier, faster, safer, cheaper. Because in the end, the result is participating in the lie I gave when I grew up. Making me less of who I am. I was never a normal boy, and I can never be. Believe me, I've tried. In the end, I'm a girl with a boy's body. The only way I can ever be normal is with a girl's body. I want to transition because I need to transition, or however you pronounce that, and I will do this no matter what it takes. I know. After a while, I mean, it did kind of bother me a bit, but after a while, it's like, I don't know. One, thanks to my mom, of course, with most of being there, and my brother, he always stuck up for me in school. He's my little brother, but still. But it's a pain in the butt, I love him. But after a while, I've learned to not let things get to me that easily, and, like, yeah, say what they want, just walk the other way. But it can be not hard, but at the same time, if you are someone with anger management issues, it can be a tad harder than normal, or like someone that doesn't, so, yeah. It's past midnight and you're eating a tub of ice cream and watching sad movie. There's only one thing. You were crying when I got home. What happened? Ted kept on keeping... kept taking, so I dumped him secrets, huh? I discovered that I wasn't the only woman he was dating, and of course, the other one was much younger. I wouldn't be bothering you with this, though. After all, you hated him since day one, I believe your exact words were. He was more of a blank. He's more than a blank. He's a blank castle. Ah! I hate when I do that. Anyway, where's Rain sleeping already? Yeah, she said she was tired. I'm letting her sleep on my bed while I sleep on the couch here. I can't sleep. So, be honest. Do you like her or what? If she's sleeping, then there's no need for you to be shy. Just spill it. Well, it's a little bit more complicated than I really want to get into, but kinda. Cop out answer. Okay, well, yes, I do like her, but I also think I kinda hate her, if that makes sense. My son and overanalyzer strikes again. Well, it's ought to be good. So please, go on, Galvin, honey. Well, it's kind of a coincidence, but I used to know her years ago before we moved. And personally, I think I liked her better back then. She's not the same person now that she was, and that's leaving me feeling off. Before we moved, huh? She sounds familiar. Her name is not ringing a bell, though. What was her last name again? Wait, it's Briar, Rainbriar. Briar, nope, this still doesn't ring a bell. Anyway, don't sweat it, honey. At your age, kids start to learn a lot about who they really are, and you may come to love the new Rain in time. You think so? I feel like I just can't wrap my head around this no matter how hard I try. Well, let's see if we can finish the chapter, maybe. If we can finish the chapter, I don't know. We'll see. Crash! Oh my goodness, what's that? Did she fall out of bed? I hope she didn't hear any part of that. Rain, are you okay? I see you discovered the loose shelf, huh? Miscellaneous pile of stuff. Bunk! Ooh, that's a video game. Are you okay? I probably should have warned you that shelf falls off if you breathe too hard in its general direction. Then again, I don't expect someone who is supposed to be sleeping to approach it. I wasn't as tired as I thought. I started looking at things. Frog fighter frogs. Ooh. Remember this? We pulled it on there once and beat it, but it was too hard and we could. You remember the weirdest thing? This is kind of the thing that this is kind of thing is important to me. You mean video games? No, I mean being able to have fun with my best friend. Hey, you still have your Nintendo? I'll play on Nintendo. I think we should give it another try. Oh, you gotta love their way around, like, stuff. And I mean, it'd be cool if there was a Nintendo. Wow, we got all the way to level 12 together. I wonder how many there are present day. Wow, we just got being pounded on the first level. Out of how many again? I'm enjoying this. It's fun reading this again. I can't wait to get into the later chapters with Emily and all that stuff where it gets even better. So many twists that I do want to say, but I don't want to spoil anything. I know Soar has read this. I know I've read this, but anyone that is watching this that has not read it, I want to try to not spoil, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. To 1 a.m. to level 2, takes 1 hour for them to get level 3. It takes them 2 hours just to get to level 5. 1 hour to get to 2 more levels, 1 hour to get 2 more levels, 1 hour to get to level 11, 2 more levels. So they ended up getting 2 levels per hour almost. When game over, well, crap. Look out the window. It's morning. We've been playing all night. Weird. I'm not even tired. I should probably head back now, though. I need to make sure Poodle gets fed before he starts freaking out. I guess I should make sure and friend Vera's okay too. Probably not the best thing to lie about her being a drunk abusive. Before I forget, my mom asked, your last name is Breyer. Heh, clever. You know, you go a long way to protect my identity for someone who just has a problem with me being like this. I don't know. Look who finally shaved. Listen, just tell me one thing. Why does this matter to you, whether you're a boy or a girl? Most people are just what they are and never give it a second thought. The rest of us contact with what we're given with. Content with what we're given with. No extra cost, no work required. I ask myself this all the time, but you might be surprised. But I even think it's kind of stupid that I feel like this. I mean, I wish I could ask you the secret of your containment with your birth sex, but I bet you wouldn't be able to subscribe it to me any better than I can subscribe my decision to you. But just out of curiosity, what does it matter to you whether I'm a boy or a girl? No, never mind. You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I might have to start doing this a lot more because I really want to get into reading this more. So I might have to do 2 live streams a week, or if not more. I don't know. Because this is just, very fun to read again. We're here. Things like that. I can do a good enough girl voice. Like, are you sure? Oh no, that wouldn't sound like a mother's voice. It sounds a little bit older. Probably it would be Rain's voice. I don't know. That's what I mean, though. Are you sure you don't want me to? In the very least, say something to your aunt to her just a little. That's sweet of you, Miss Cruz, but I don't really think it's necessary. Well, even if you don't sleep much last night, I hope you still had a great time. Good time with us. And don't forget, you're welcome over anytime, sweetie. Don't you have anything to say, Galvin? ... I guess I'll see you Monday. Hey, Rain. We'll beat it next time. Look at her face. Oh. Oh. Wow. At eatheart.com, we make falling in love easier than you ever with our PG station. Anyone else ever noticed that dating site guys always by themselves in their own commercial? What's up with that? TV too loud. I should probably get that. Try not to barf out anything while I'm gone. Okay. But don't just take my word for it here that happy couples say that. I reached at the point where I never thought I'd be happy. Why does that voice sound so familiar? Dude! That's Rain's brother! And then I met Jessica on eheart.com. Now I can't imagine ever being unhappy again. Because we're getting married. Well, I found him. Yep, Kai. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Kai is gender fluid as well, if I remember that correctly. Wow, she's really cute. Hello, my name is Kai. You must be Rain. Hi, yeah. Hi. It's my stand in to hear, yeah, she's her with my sister on the couch. You can get her anytime you want, but check out that. I wish I could say I was more surprised to see my aunt get drunk and make out with a stranger. So is your aunt a to-be queer too? Wow, what? Like my sister Heather, she claims she has no interest in anyone, but when she gets all touchy-feely with everyone is when she's drunk. Well, I don't know about that. I try not to get involved in her personal life, but I know she dated both men and women in the past. Come to think of it, I've never seen her with anyone in a long time though. That's because I haven't really dated in years, Ryan. You lying. Hey, that's my cell. Relax, you'll get it back. I want to delete all these pictures. Oh, that was pretty hot. You can't just take it. Really, I'm a teacher. Do you have any idea how many cell phones I've confiscated? So I'm really sorry about last night. I only meant to have one, but you know how I can get it. Not really that excuse from me. Of course, so did you stay at bars or Galvin actually? Wait, how the hell did? No, I gotta focus on one thing at a time. I have to say I'm surprised that you have more constraint than I expected. Wait, what got a bit on that? Because then I discovered something that sobered me up. What was that? Your brother is eloping. Dun dun dun! Chapter 4 end. I'm probably going to end it here, but since I kind of wanted to read this more, I'll probably do another live of this on Friday at 3. So if you guys are looking forward to that, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys Friday. I'll be live on Wednesday with the Lumen Legacy, potentially, probably. So, yeah. Or maybe I might do this an everyday thing if I can, or whenever I can, because I'm just so interested in reading this again. And there's so many chapters to this that it's going to take a while if I were to do it once a week. So, you should probably expect more of this, if I'm being honest. I know Sora will be happy to be delighted to hear that. So, potentially maybe see you guys tomorrow with another live of this. We'll see. If there is a live anytime, it's most likely going to be 3, and I will fill you in whenever I'm live with this, so you will know. You know, you can keep posted because I know you're subscribed and all that, but just in case you don't get a notification sometimes. Well, I'll see you all. I'll see you all later. Hopefully you guys have a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Don't forget to yourself with happiness.